What's going on, guys? We hope you all had a very good Christmas. I know myself and Lauren and Jackson did. We all got lots of presents. Lauren got lots of gifts.
I did.
Jackson, boy, got lots of gifts. But before we start this video, I want to talk to you guys about Vincero Collective watches. Myself and Lauren now has one.
Yes, I love mine.
Now, I've been wearing these watches for probably, what, a few months now, I'd say. Maybe since the summertime. And this is the first one I got. This one here is one of my favorites only because of the red accents there, the black and red. It kind of goes with the whole the Guitarmageddon ZL1 theme. I think the coolest part about these is the fact that they're extremely inexpensive and the quality is like out of this world.
The reason why I love mine so much is because it has the rose gold detailing and this gray leather band, and it goes with a lot.
She wears it a lot. She wears it every day. She loves it. And the funny part is, like, people have actually been messaging me and saying they've been getting these watches. One guy messaged me the other day and said that he got one for Christmas. He was like, oh, I'm so glad you mentioned these things in your video because I ended up getting one for Christmas and I love it. And I was like, that's awesome, man. So there is a 15% off code. I'll have it below in the description for you guys. NickZL1. Use it for yourself. Use it for your friends. Maybe you want to get a watch for, you know, your significant other. So if you guys are in the market for a really nice watch at an affordable price, I would definitely check out Vincero Collective. Either way, I'll have all that below for you guys in the description. Awesome energy drinks, Jackson. What do you think? Bye, Lauren.
Bye, love you.
Love you. Love you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, and we are off to Westy's Speed Shop because we need to fix the truck. And that right there is why we need to fix the truck. That light right there. That check engine light is there because of the active air shutters on the front of this truck, which is basically directly in front of the radiator. I have deleted those to fit my light bar. I don't know if you guys remember that video when I installed it, but that check engine light keeps coming up because they're not there, and I guess it's such a big deal. I have no idea why, but whatever, it doesn't matter to me. We're gonna figure out a way to rig them up, so we'll hook them up. We'll basically hook the shutters back up, but we're only gonna hook up part of them. So the motor, when it activates the shutters, it will activate and work normally, but I'll still be able to fit the light bar in there in between, basically in between them. Yeah, if you guys ever decide to order a new Silverado, make sure, if it's possible, it doesn't come with these active air shutters, because if you ever decide you want to add a light bar or any sort of thing to the front of your truck, they're gonna be in the way. And then when you want to remove them or delete them like I have tried to do, they'll just throw a check engine light, and some weird stuff happens when you disconnect this thing. One, randomly when you start the truck in cold weather, it will it'll go to engine power reduce mode and it won't do anything. It'll just like shake and rattle and do all sorts of weird stuff, really. And the truck has no power. You can like floor it and it's like you're not even on the gas. So then what you have to do is wait a little bit, turn the truck on, or turn the truck off, and then turn the truck back on, and it will reset itself. But yeah, I've had that happen to me twice now. This will also happen too if you guys, even if you guys don't do anything with the shutters, if you just decide to have them and don't take them off or whatever, there are actually some cases where they have frozen, and what happens is the shutters will freeze and they won't move, then the motor tries to move them and can't, and then it malfunctions and throws a check engine light. So yeah, sometimes you just can't even get around it. I don't understand why Chevy even designed them. They're on Ford trucks too. They may even be on some Dodges. I think actually they are on some of the Rams. But yeah, I don't understand the purpose of them, really. I mean, I get that they close when you're on the highway to help with aerodynamics, which will then help your miles per gallon, but like, really, like, come on, it's a truck. How aerodynamic really is it? They obviously open for airflow, you know, if the truck needs cooling, but it will close as well on startup to warm the engine up, I guess, faster. I don't know. I think that's one of the functions that it does. So it makes you wonder, you know, how did trucks ever survive without these active air shutters? And on that note, NOS. So my last video, it was like 55 degrees out, which was crazy for December. It's now back down to like 28, 29 degrees. That's a high. And it's like gonna be in the low teens, and even like, I think it's gonna hit a low of 8 degrees sometime this week or next week, I don't know. But it's gonna be like a week and a half long of extremely cold weather here in Pennsylvania, and while that's not really cold for guys up north or like in Canada, but it is definitely cold for all you guys down south. Unfortunately, it sucks because the stock tires on the 2017 ZL1, you can't drive them, you're not supposed to. GM says you're not supposed to drive those tires in temperatures less than 40 degrees because of the tire composition. And you're not even supposed to store them in temperatures less than 20 degrees. So what that does is it'll actually crack the tire when you drive it on the road in that sort of a temperature. It's a summer only tire, and usually that's how most summer only tires are. So, you know, I drive it a little less than 40, like if it's like 35, something like that, I'll drive it. But when it's in the 20s, I think that's pushing it a little bit, you know. We're now arriving at Westy Speed Shop, and we're gonna go in and say hi, see what he's up to. Oh, don't want to forget my NOS energy drink. The Adventures of the NOS can. Where will it go this time? Hello? What's up? Was your Christmas awesome? No. What is that? Looks like a piece of junk.
It is indeed.
How long have you been staring at that today?
A few moments. So it doesn't really sit flat on anything, so I'm debating what's the best way to get a nice square cut on it, you know?
Yeah. Those are some big jacks.
They are indeed.
Look at those. I wonder if people even know what jacks are, like the younger crowd that's watching this video. You guys know what these are? Obviously the normal jacks are like this big. This is a gigantic jack, but
They make an incredible murder weapon.
well, we weren't gonna go there, but
I always go there.
wow, that's a really good use. How you would play a game of jacks is you would have a bunch of these little things all over the table, and you'd have like a rubber bouncy ball, and what you would do is you would bounce it, and on the up, well, then when it goes up like that, you collect as many jacks as you can and then catch the ball. So that's how you play the game, but that's real old school.
I never played that game.
You never played jacks?
No, I played with boys.
You played other games with boys.
Yeah, I didn't play games with boys. I just rode my bike.
Look at this sweet seat.
I got a snap-on 5/8 socket, cooler, end table.
It's actually pretty comfortable. Look at this. This is Westy's casino now. Look at that. Now you can put them in here. It takes tokens.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. That is awesome. You got that at Green Dragon too.
Yeah. And Delilah. I got Delilah at Green Dragon.
Oh, is that Delilah?
Yeah.
Delilah's looking pretty perky, yeah. 7-Up fridge with beer in it. Steve Fast just arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Fast. And he's brought a Razor, what are these things called?
Hover tracks.
Hover tracks. And this is gonna be my first attempt to ride one of them.
There you go. You're doing a lot better than I thought, because
Why would one of those, what are those?
segways?
Segways. They're the same thing, but you actually have to hold on to. This
Yeah.
you gotta, like, bounce
This is freestyle. It's like the human gimbal.
I bet you there's like experts watching this video right now. They're like, this guy's a noob. I feel like Magneto. Alrighty, so after all the shenanigans, we're finally gonna pull my truck into Westy's garage here and get to work on it. And he's still trying to fix his little slot machine. Alrighty. So you can see, there's the light bar, right? That's right where the those shutters would be. So I made my own little like bracket here, you can see, and like lifted it up so it fits right in this spot. What we have to do is, there's the motor. I zip tied it up in there, okay? And I have it still hooked up, thinking it would trick the system to thinking it's still hooked up, but the shutters open and then they stop. And if the motor doesn't sense it, it just keeps going, and then it throws a check engine light. So we gotta hook them back up and rig it so we can still fit the light bar in there. So we got the front grill off, and that's the motor right there that we need to hook back up or figure out a way to rig it up so it thinks the shutters are still hooked up.
I wonder how much movement that actually has to run.
Right here is where the stop is. So like that's open and it stops right there, and that little nub closes and it stops there. See this little nub there? That's all it needs to go, from there to there. So there you can see what's basically in the way of those of that light bar. So if we remove those Yeah. Those 2 rows of shutters and then cut that, right?
Yeah. It belongs like that.
Yep. You can do it like that. Don't mess up.
I don't want to go lower than that. Hold on to this thing.
Steve, get the other side of that.
Hold that up there. I don't know if that's gonna fit in behind there.
Probably shave it down a little bit. You could notch the metal too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll notch the metal on the side.
Look who decided to join the party.
Oh my god, what's going on,
What's
vlog?
up, dude?
How we doing today?
Basic bitch.
Jack's a basic bitch with the Starbucks.
Super basic with my Starbucks and my vest on.
Yep.
This is what happens when you get married. Your wife influences you.
Basic.
But she dresses you and she buys you clothes, so you can't complain.
So we're doing a little modification of the factory GM parts
Yeah?
to fit a non-factory GM part.
This was once factory?
Was once factory, yes.
factory?
So is this little plastic
So is
piece
that
here.
thing?
Yep.
Well, forget about that. I see that there have been some alterations made.
Yeah. Oh, and look at this
Oh my
thing.
god, look at this.
Can you ride one of those?
Is that yours too?
Get on there and see if you can do.
Is it safe?
I mean,
It's sketchy as
How
hell.
do you do it? Whoa! Holy shit! How do you get on it? Is it like
Nick can tell you better than I can.
you gotta lightly put your foot. Make sure your toes are pointed forward.
On there.
So leaning forward makes you go forward. Leaning backward makes you go
So
backward.
how do you get on it? Here, hold on. Watch this. Come on.
You could probably ride the.
Here we go.
That's the handicap version. Dude, it's actually working. That's great.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty.
It's actually hilarious when you're going behind something because you can't see your feet. So you're just like kind of hovering casually.
Jack and I, we're gonna be doing a video on Truck Central coming probably this weekend.
Yeah.
For New Year's.
Right around the new year.
Yeah, so we're gonna have videos on our channels as well.
So be on the lookout for that, guys. We got some exciting stuff that we had just been discussing here that we're really looking forward to share with all of you. So make sure you're on the lookout for that.
And also be sure to go to subscribe on Truck Central channel. I'll have the info below for them in the description as well. Check out the videos. We have some a couple opening videos for you guys, you know, welcome to the channel sort of videos, and you'll have to be on the lookout for the one coming on New Year's Day.
We'll bring a diesel in, spice it up a bit.
Diesel, so his diesel and my gasser are gonna be doing some cool stuff, so be sure to check it out. So we got the shutter back in. Looks like it's fitting pretty nice. Just removing those last 2 rows there. The sun is a killer, isn't it?
I hate it. It's so nice when it's not in your eyes, but when it's in your eyes, which is 3/4 of the time.
about that,
Here in the
boys?
winter time.
There, Jack's the sun blocker. That's why he decided to paint it too. Look at that. That way you don't see the silver bracket that we did earlier. So that fits in there real nice. From taking off those last 2 rows, that looks awesome. Turned out a lot better than I thought. Now we have to figure out if it's actually going to retain the use and the motor isn't going to malfunction. It should think and it should work correctly, just like stock. The only thing we took out these last 2 rows, and they're just in there. They just basically they're hooked to this row. I'm sorry, this row here, which is the activation row, what the motor is, and then they just move along with that row. So it really shouldn't matter now that that's out. So we're going to test it out here and see if the check engine light goes out. I want to make sure that does stay and it activates correctly.
I can probably activate it with my scan tool.
Okay, so right now we got the snap-on scan module plugged into the OBD2, and Westy's got his wireless control pad over here. Was that you? You're controlling things on the truck.
Yeah.
This is a neat little tool. Look at this thing. So you're trying to activate them to see if they
find it to activate it.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
We're gonna test them out here through this. There it is. Active Cool Air Shutter 2 and 1. Cool. All right. Let's see what we can do here. There. So now they're opening, and they stopped.
Was there something that clipped them together on the inside at all? Because this one binds a little bit.
Yeah, because it's not hooked up together.
Yeah.
The motor is moving a tiny bit, but not much.
Yeah.
It looks good. They still function. And just like that, everything's back together. Thanks for your services, Westy, and thanks for your the China slot machine and the 7-Up cooler.
That's not Chinese. That's
And what's her name?
Delilah.
Delilah. Yeah, Delilah. So when you come to Westy's Speed Shop, not only do you get the automotive service, but you also get the gambling services, the drink services, and you can have a little pleasant time with Delilah up there. Thanks, Westy. Be sure to check him out, Westy Speed Shop. So we got the truck back outside, and Steve, you got the same wheels on your Denali Yukon that I have in my truck. Look at that. Except Steve's are way cleaner.
Yeah, I just ran it through the car wash to get the salt off.
Yeah, you would. This thing looks nice, man. You know, this is almost, I had almost got one of these, like, well, it would have been the Suburban, but, you know, GMC version is obviously the Yukon Denali. These things are nice, man.
See, we got the power deployable running boards.
Look at that. That thing's sweet.
Ticket right there.
Hell yeah, look at this thing. Love it. Alright, so we got the truck all fixed up, back at home now. Got a few things in my P.O. box I'm gonna open for you guys. We'll start out with this little letter first here from an unknown sender. It says Nick and family. Lauren! We got a letter down here. Nick and family. You're the family portion, so you might as well come down and check it out. Jackson's sitting here next to me right now, so we got 2/3 of the family right here, just waiting for the other third.
Hey guys.
There's Lauren.
Long time no see.
Nick and family, wishing you a warm and happy holiday season. Mike Joe.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the Christmas card, and I hope you had a good Christmas as well. Hope all you guys had a great Christmas.
I'm gonna go put this with the cards.
You do that. Now I'm gonna open this second package here it's from Chase Ward. Let's see here. So we got a hoodie in here. My name is Chase Ward. I just turned 18. Enjoy watching your videos. I have a hoodie business you can check out called All About Hoodies. Follow me on Instagram, all_about_hoodies. That's pretty cool. I'm introducing a jacket lineup. Here is the one I thought you might like. Keep the videos coming. Look at that hoodie. That thing's really thick. Wow. USA. And on the back, it's got a bald eagle with the American flag and says USA. That's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. And the hoodie itself is, look at that, Lauren. It's like really, look at the inside material. Oh my God, that is so soft. Who the hell is this? Cadwell, New Jersey. Hello? Hello?
Oh, hi there, this is Nick.
Yeah, hello?
Hello, can you hear me? My name is Janice from Sirius XM.
Oh.
May be recorded for quality photos.
Okay, yeah. I'm actually in the middle of a video right now.
Sorry for calling you back. I'm sure I'll call you back. Thank you. Have a good day.
I don't want her to call me back or whatever. Somebody from Sirius XM, I'm sure, trying to sell me something. They've called me like 4 million times. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. But they've called me a lot of times in the past like month or so, trying to sell me probably some package on Sirius XM, which I do not want. Anyways, back to the All About Hoodies hoodie. This thing is pretty awesome, I must say. I'm gonna have to try it on real quick. So this thing is, wow, this thing is really seems like it's really gonna be warm. Yeah.
I like that.
Look at that. What do you guys think of that? That's pretty cool. Red and black goes with the theme. Goes the USA.
It's actually navy.
Oh, is it navy?
Yeah, because this is black.
It is navy, but it looks black in the right now. Maybe I'm just colorblind. USA. I like it. It's nice and comfortable. I could like sleep in it. Awesome. Thanks, Chase. I appreciate it, man. Guys, I'll have to check him out. I'm sure he has some other stuff on there. Either way, I'm definitely gonna be wearing this. So anyways, thank you, Chase and Mike. I appreciate it. If you guys would like to send me anything, P.O. Box info will be below in the description. Also, all of my info for my online store will be there as well. I'm working on some new things to put up on the store. I may actually be doing guitar picks with my logo on it. I'm still thinking about starting up that Patreon where I basically post some lessons on there and charge like, you know, $5 a month or something like that for lessons and exclusive YouTube content, things like that. So, working on that right now. Obviously, it's been very busy around the holidays and I haven't really had a lot of chance to work on that portion of it and my channel and everything like that. So, Now that everything's starting to die down after the new year, you know, after next weekend and everything like that, I'll be able to do a little more work for the whole thing, the channel, the Patreon, everything like that, my online store. So there'll be some new things coming for you guys. Obviously the 2013 still under the gun, and we're working on that as well. We're just waiting for late model engines to finish machining the engine and porting the blower and everything like that. And once that comes back, CSP will install everything and get the transmission in. We'll get some numbers for you guys on that car. Finish that, and then we'll start the 2017 twin turbo build. But like I said earlier in the video, I do have some things that I still want to do to that car before the build starts for that. We're going to do some exhaust modifications, some little modifications here and there on the car, just to see what we can do. Just have some fun, you know, before we really put it under the gun and do the whole twin turbo build. Be sure to stay tuned for the next video, guys. I will be doing a collaboration with Dirty Max Jack, and I'll also be doing a video for the Truck Central channel. If you guys haven't checked them out, please do. I'll have that info below for you guys in the description as well. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a big thumbs up. Special thanks to Westy for helping me out with the truck today. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.